Okay, so I'm making hot dogs for lunch, and let me just tell you, as a relatively hardcore gamer, if you plan on making lunch or dinner, and then invest yourself in a game that sucks your life away, such as, I don't know, Minecraft or Rocket League, make sure you periodically check your food. I know it can be difficult, because the games just take your concentration and basically suck your life away. But I'm just saying this is a service bulletin, and I don't want it to happen to anyone else when they, either burn their house down or burn their lunch or dinner to a crisp. That's all. But anyway, in today's episode, we're going to discuss not only some more ins and outs of how I edit and put the whole program together for Our Twin Life in the documentary series, but I'm going to discuss how I came to make some of the logos and the artwork for the channel. So let's head over to the tech station. Okay, now one thing I've been wanting to touch on, which for some reason I left out of the previous episodes when it came to putting the thing together in the Sony Vegas professional editing program, is to actually get that footage into the program, you have to download every single vlog. So basically every piece of footage that you see in that documentary, I had to manually download that entire episode of the vlog, and then I had to search through it, trim it, and put it all together. Now you can imagine, with almost 365 vlogs to go through in year one, this is a pretty strenuous process. It takes a lot of hard drive space, obviously. I have an entire folder dedicated to all my Our Twin Life projects, of course, and all of my year one videos, OTL year one, we'll double click there, and I'll zoom in on this for you really quick so you can just see how many I have to go through. Okay, so this is a close-up of everything that I have for Our Twin Life year one so far. So every piece of footage that you see in this folder is what's going to be in part 2 of the documentary. And I still have to sift through all of this footage. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, how on earth am I going to remember what is in which video? What I do to combat that, I'm not sure if you can see it, but on a lot of these I have in parentheses what I want to use that video clip for specifically. So, like this one right here, I have, it's called I Peed My Pants, Thomas footage. So I want to use Thomas footage from there. I have, let's see, what's another good one? A lot of them are pretty self-explanatory. This one entitled Getting Dirty, and I put park footage because I want to use footage when they go to the park. And basically I have to do that for everything so I can remember just the sheer amount of footage. Now finally, what I wanted to touch on is obviously the very prominent logo that you not only see here in all my videos, but it's pretty much in every single one of the vlogs that you see via that poster in the classroom. Basically what I've been trying to do is build a brand with our partnership. And in order to do that, you have to make a logo that not only stands out, but a logo that's very artistically crafted, and a logo that is very relevant as to the source material. In this case, I had great pictures to work with. I had to do a lot of editing throughout the way. This went through many iterations, but obviously Disney is the primary focus. Disney is like the theme of these videos, obviously aside from Jesse and Jaden. So what I did is I was able to get a Disney font, use that, and then also I was racking my brain trying to figure out how can I wrap all of this together, and it popped into my head. The Walt Disney Pictures logo that you see on all of the cartoons and all the movies. I said, what if I did that, but I put Jesse and Jaden where the castle is, as they're the focus of the vlogs, and then use the font and of course the arch here. It was a great idea. I spent some time in Photoshop. This is Photoshop CS6, a very, very intense and in-depth photo editing program. Originally, and you'll see this probably on their shirts that I made for them, they had name tags on their shirts here. This software is so good that you can delete that without messing up the footage. As you can see, it looks like they never had name tags on. But I had to build it in layers, I had to add shadowing, I had to do a lot of hand cutting to make sure that I got their cutout here spot on and clean. But there's a lot of other things that I have in the works, which I won't really show you right now, but I have a lot of other logos I've been working on and things for upcoming events. But yeah, I don't want to go too much longer rambling on about this stuff. Sorry for not getting out a video sooner, but I've been a little preoccupied with someone who basically has been getting me addicted to certain games. I'm cheating. And that's pretty much where my time has gone, although I love it. I love it. So I'll see you next time on Kunath Studios, and have a good day, guys.